You're going to have a moment where you're by yourself. You're going to have to kind of really dig deep and really never give up. It could be with health, it could be with, playing a sport, it could be in school, wherever it is. You're going to have to always believe in yourself and never give up.
She's an American professional tennis player and former world #1 in women's singles tennis. She has won 23 Grand Slam titles, the most by any player in the Open era, and the second most of all time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now get ready to get inspired. Here are 11 motivational speeches from Serena Williams. Number 1. My goals.
My goal is to go out and win a Grand Slam singles title. And within the next few years, I would like to win several. And I just have as much fun as I possibly can and just do the best that I can do. Now I believe I'm number 11 or 12. I was number 9, but I've only played 12 tournaments. And everyone that's ahead of me has at least played 19 tournaments. So you can only imagine if I had played 19 tournaments where I would be right now. Just gotta think about that. And Vena, she's played 17 tournaments, so she plays 2 more tournaments, where she would be. So I definitely think when we do play more, and when I play a little more, we're gonna definitely hit for the #1 spot. That's for sure. That's one of my goals.
Number 2. Never give up.
I think it doesn't matter where you come from or how you grow up or where you grow up, it just matters about you, and each person is different, and you have to believe in yourself. And though it's great for others to believe in you, it is so important for you to believe in yourself, because at some point you're going to have a moment where you're by yourself. You're going to have to kind of really dig deep and really never give up. It could be with health, it could be with, playing a sport, it could be in school, wherever it is. You're going to have to always believe in yourself and never give up.
Number 3. I love a challenge.
That fashion is hard. It's really difficult to make money in fashion before the first 10 years, really, or 5 years. I love a challenge, and it's not just about fashion. The thing is, with S, it's more about a lifestyle, and we are going to start rolling out a lot more things outside of fashion. It was important for us to start with fashion, because fashion, with it, becomes tons of marketing, tons of opportunities to dress different people, and it's a great way for people to see your amazing logo. I see she's wearing one of our shirts here. So it's good, so people can see exactly what you're about and exactly how you perform and how you want your brand to do. So then when we go to different things down the line, they can just kind of roll out after the fashion. So for us, it's a great place to start, but we're hoping when we roll out other things, it'll be a little bit more easy. But like I said, I love a challenge. I think in life it's really important for things not to come super easy for you, and to kind of accept that challenge, embrace.
Number 4. Being a good leader.
Well, I think there were very inappropriate comments, and not only that, I've been really supportive of my peers and the people that I've worked with for, I've been a pro for almost 20 years, and so for me it's really important to hold women up, and it's something that these young women, they'll come to the locker room, they'll want to take pictures with me, and for me it's just like I want to be able to be a good leader and a good example for them. So not only did he have rude things to say about me and my peers, I felt it was important for us to stand up for each other and to stand up for myself. And at that point, it was really important for me to say, like, I'm not afraid, I'm not going anywhere, but it's, this is inappropriate. And there's a time and there's a place for everything. And that really wasn't the time and the place.
Number 5. Be happy with who you are.
That no other single body on the planet, male or female, has ever done. 23 Grand Slams, 10 of those after the age of 30, and you've produced a beautiful little baby as well. Have you always been comfortable in your body?
I can't say I've always was comfortable in my body. I think when I was younger, I had to learn to love who I am, embrace my curves, embrace my muscles, embrace being strong and feminine at the same time.
What do you think the trick is?
Well, I think the trick to accepting it is just being happy with who you are, and that's so much easier said than done. It really is. But, you know, if you keep hearing it and you keep trying it and just keep trying to do it, then yeah.
Number 6, love yourself.
Letter to your mom, you wrote that your daughter has the same strong arms and legs that you do, and that, quote, I don't know how I would react if she has to go through what I've gone through since I was a 15-year-old and even to this day. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've been body shamed basically since I've been in the public
That's
eye.
amazing to me.
Yeah, and you know, and I liked how I look until I got in the public eye, and then it became like this different conversation, and I was like, oh, suddenly I didn't like who I was. But as I got older, I understood that this is me. I love who I am. I love how I look. And my body, it's creating all these opportunities for me, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to get there. It wasn't overnight feeling like that. It took me years of feeling like that through negativity, and then finally I came to this realization that this is me, I love who I am. And then looking at my daughter and looking at my mom, how she went through the negative of myself and my body, and I don't know how she did it, because if anyone were to say anything about Olympia, like, I'd take my tennis racket and I'd be like, let's talk now.
Number 7, up my game.
Winning my first Grand Slam, I was really nervous for that final in Australia. And I think it was 3 sets, and may have lost the first set. And I remember on match point, I think she hit a ball out, and I was like, finally. And I was like, wow, I did it. Like, it was really cool. No one had done that since Steffi Graf in the 80s. And so here I was in 2003 winning 4 in a row, which is incredibly hard to do. I definitely think the reason why I became a stronger player, because people upped their game to beat me. I also had to go and up my game and try to win better and do better and be better. Every time I hit a benchmark, I check it off and I just go on to the next one.
Thank you for sticking around this long. I hope you liked and enjoyed the video. Please comment down below which one was your favorite that you got the most value from. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. For sticking around this long, we have 2 bonuses for you. Always remember to stay inspired and stay motivated. Bonus: hard work and dedication.
On the path it took me to get where I am today, I think about the little girl with a big dream of the future, and so many ways I had no concept of what I was aiming for, but I knew in my heart, and I trusted in my instincts. My goal started out, as you might think, for me it was a big goal, but my goal started out as a little girl was to win the US Open. And just won. And that was a big goal for me from a girl from Compton. So at the tender age of 3, I began my journey. I was blinded by passion as I practiced in Compton, and all those years later, one thing always remained the same. Once you set your goals, always aim higher. I have to say that hard work and dedication are the cornerstones of success. And if you believe in yourself, even when others are doubting you and society is pushing you down, it's so important to always have that self-belief in yourself. I stand here and I can tell you, I know what it's like to be overlooked as a woman, as a Black woman, but I never let anyone define my potential by my gender or my color.
Bonus: believe in yourself.
I have to tell each and every one of you that it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, your age, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And I always say, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And the reason that I always say that, because I didn't grow up with things being handed to me. I had to work hard, I had to dedicate myself, and I had to be determined, and I was. Even outside of sport, it could be education, it could be business, it could be anything. It requires discipline, and hard work and determination, and most importantly, it requires self-belief, because like me, some people might not believe in you, but you have to believe in you, and sometimes you're going to be your own cheerleader, and you have to be your biggest and your best cheerleader. So to all you young athletes, take that to heart and never stop believing in yourself, and really always support who you are.